Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss some more numerical problem based on the waveform, which is not a sinusoidal waveform. Here, one problem is given for sawtooth waveform. Sawtooth waveform is given like this. It is given here problem. So the problem is like this. Here the magnitude of current is here 10 ampere, and this is our this is not current, sorry, this is voltage. In fact, this is 10 volt, and this is voltage axis, and this is time axis in second. It is given like this, and time period is this is 0, 5 and 10 second given. In this question, it is asked that determine average value. For this, determine average value, determine average value, the RMS value, the RMS root mean square value, comma, the form factor, peak factor also, and peak factor of this sawtooth waveform. This waveform is called sawtooth waveform. Its maximum voltage is, peak value is given as 10 volt. This is 10 volt is given maximum. So we have to calculate the average value, RMS value. By knowing these two values, we will be able to find the form factor and peak factor. So in this equation, basically V average already defined. It is 1 by T, 0 to T, I V dt. V is the instantaneous value here, and T is the time period. Basically, this waveform is, this is the area under the curve V and dt. This is the area, in fact. So if we know the area of this curve, we will be able to find the average value. This is the one method. Another method also we will be able to identify. So here we will see what is the time period. This waveform starts from here, reaching here, again goes here, and then same thing is repeating here. So most important thing is to find out the time period of the waveform. So any waveform, if you want to find the average value, we need to find first of all its time period. So for this waveform, we can say that its time period is 5 seconds. So time period of this waveform is t equal to 5 seconds. So area under this curve we can find very easily. This is a triangle. This is a right angle triangle. So area will be, a time period is 1 by 5, and area is of the triangle is 1 by 2. Base means here 0 to 5, and base multiplied by height is from here to here, it is 10. So it will be equal to 5 cancel out this 5. So this is coming at 5 volt. So its average value is 5 volt. Average value is 5 volt. This is one method. And another, a generalized method is that you can use that method to find any kind of value like average value or so for that we need to find out the equation. Like here I'm drawing again this waveform. It is from here to here, its magnitude is here, it is 10, and this time period is 5, and this is t axis. So first of all, we have to find its value, equation of the straight line we have to calculate. So another method is to find the average value or RMS value. We need to use this equation y equal to a straight line equation, mx plus c. M is the slope, and this equation we can say this is the this it is like this, and this is the slope. This angle is theta, and this is y-intercept, that is c, and here it is y-axis, and here it is x-axis. So this relation, this is y equal to mx plus c. If we compare this waveform with this relation v, so in y-axis, what is the value? This is v. On y-axis, voltage is there. M, slope, we have to find what angle this is making with the x-axis. This is theta, and m is tan theta. Actually, m is tan theta. So tan theta, from here we can see that it is 10 divided by 5. So tan theta is 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5. And on x-axis, there is a time axis. So we have to multiply it by t, and plus c. C is the y-intercept. So what is y-intercept? Y-intercept is here 0. So it is 2 into t. So equation of voltage, instantaneous voltage we have obtained. This is very generalized form, and we can use this relation to find any value like RMS value and average value. So I'm again finding here average value. V average, what is V average? 1 by t, 0 to t, V multiplied by dt. So here we can see time period is 1 by t, 0, time period is how much? 0, it is 5. So 1 by 5, 0 to 5, and V into what is instantaneous voltage? It is 2t. So we have to put here 2t and multiplied by dt. So now we have to integrate it, and we will get it 1 by 5, and 2 will come outside. Integration of t dt will be t square by 2. So we have to put the limit 0 to 5. So we put the limit 5. So 5 square by 2, and this 2 will be cancelled out from here. So it will be 25 divided by 5. So it will be 5 volt. Same result, 5 volt here. And by using this relation, direct area method, we are getting also the same result. So here average value is known. Now, in same way, we can also find the RMS value. So for RMS value, our definition is V RMS equal to 1 by t, 0 to t, v square into dt, and then we have to take a square root of this equation. So this is called RMS value. Now we put all these value, whatever we have known. Time period is 5, 0 to 5, v square. What is v? We have already calculated by using this relation, a straight line equation. So v was 2 into t. So here it is 2 into t. So it is a square into dt, and then under root. So under root I am putting here power 1 by 2. So it is very simple relation. We can take 4 by 5 will be here, and t square. So it will be 4 by 5, 2 to the 4 by 5, and t square integration will be t power 3 divided by 3, and we have to put limit 0 to 5 and a square root of this. So a square root of this means power 1 by 2. So after solving, putting the value 5 in the place of t, so we will get finally, solving this relation, you can solve and you can check it. If the value is coming 10 by root 3, and that value is equal to 5.77. This value is coming 5.77. So this is our VRMS. Once VRMS and V average is known, we can find the value of form factor and peak factor also. So form factor is now given as form factor equal to, it is given by Kf, and which is equal to Vrms by V average. Vrms divided by V average. And Vrms is how much? 5.5, 5.77 calculated. And what is the average value? Average value is 5. So we will get its value 1.154. Now peak factor already defined. Peak factor, which is equal to V maximum value of the voltage divided by RMS value. Vm by Vrms. How much is Vm? Vm is our 10 given, and Vrms calculated 5.77. So its value is coming 1.733. 1.733. So this is our peak factor. So this problem is very interesting problem, and in next video I will discuss the different for one more problem I would like to discuss here also. That problem is directly related with the sine wave form. In this problem, it is given that a constant current of magnitude 10 ampere and a sinusoidal current having peak value 10 ampere is flowing through a wire. Then we have to find the average and RMS value. Find average and RMS value of I. This one, this current. We have to find average and RMS value. So to calculate the average and RMS value of this current, this instantaneous current is given, but here a constant current, this value is actually constant current, or we can say it is a DC part, and this is the AC part. So this conductor is carrying current in the form DC as well as AC, and we have to find the current, that is average value. We have to find average value. So we have to find average value of 10 also, and 10 sine omega t. So solution is already explained that this is a constant value, so its average value will remain the same. It is 10 means 10 fixed, 10 value is constant value, it does not change with time. So its value is 10 ampere, so its average value will remain this same 10. But the average value of second part, average value of 10 sine omega t, what will be this average value? Because it is a sinusoidal function, and the average value of any periodic function integrated over its period, I have explained in part 1, is 0. So its average value will be 0. So average value of current I will be equal to 10 ampere. This is our average value. So now we have to find the RMS value. So how we will find the RMS value? So our definition is, for RMS value is like this. Now we have to find IRMS, root mean square value. So as per our definition, we have to integrate 0 to 2 pi, because it is a sinusoidal function, I square into d omega t. Here d omega t, and then we have to take its square root. This is called IRMS value. For this derivation RMS value, you can also see our part 1, which is given in the description link. So putting the value 1 by 2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, I value is 10 plus 10 sine omega t, and here it is d omega t, and then its root, a square root. Now we have to solve it. So here it is a square. So 10 we can take outside, and 10 not 10 taking outside means 10 square will come outside. So it will be 100 divided by 2 pi, and sine of integration 0 to 2 pi 1 plus sine omega t whole square multiplied by d omega integrated over d omega t. So it is totally a mathematical integration, and we have to apply mathematics here. So now we have to break it, a square plus a plus b whole square. We have to break it, and then we have to integrate it. So now breaking it, it will be 100 divided, I'm just going to write 50. So it will be 50 divided by pi, and it will be 0 to 2 pi 1 plus a square plus b square sine omega square t plus sine omega t and d omega t. Then also we have to apply a square root, so power 1 by 2 is put here. Now you see this relation, this average value, this is again a periodic function, so its average value will be 0, and we have to now convert this sine square omega t sine square theta 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, we have to convert it 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. So what we will get the value that we will getting here, so its average value will be 0 because it is integrated over its period, and just we have to integrate these two things, 1 plus sine square omega t, and as we know that sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So we have to apply this relation here, and by applying this relation you can check, you will get the value, it is coming 50 by pi 2 pi plus pi, and finally its value will be equal to 150 under root. So its value will be 12.247. So this is another very interesting problem. You can check and you can find its value which is given here.